Zuckerberg, a Facebook story. The only reason why The Social Network is better than The King's Speech is because The Social Network speaks more to me on a personal level. This movie is just like The King's Speech, takes a moment that is looked over in history, except this moment in history is not really that old. But the story of how a genius 19-year-old creates an instant popular website just connects more to me and people around my age. So I might be biased on this one, but all the same, I do think that the character of Mark Zuckerberg is better written than the one of George VI, but that's just me. I like how Mark is presented as sassy, Sheldon-like person.
I'm Stuart Singer, I'm in your OS lab.
Sure.
Your jury in the first 10 minutes.
Farm animals.
I like the costume ideas of how it looks like as if Mark put on the first thing he finds and basically wears pajamas to work. I like how we don't end up liking anyone in this movie and everyone has a good and bad side to their motivation and development. The performances are all good. I dare say this could be the best Andrew Garfield and Jesse Eisenberg movie, but that might be saying a lot for now.
Is he?
Yes.
Sorry! My Prada's at the cleaners! Along with my hoodie and my fuck you flip-flops, you pretentious douchebag!
Let's just remember, all these actors were in their mid-20s, so performances this good strike me more than that of Jeffrey Rush and Colin Firth that had a few years to prepare. But everybody wins in the end because everybody is a good actor in this list. Some people think that these two movies are bad because they are inaccurate and not reliable source of information, but honestly, I believe the reason some things were changed were just to make the story more enjoyable. There's a difference between a reliable documentary and a movie that has something to say. I think the last line of this movie is really good.
You're not an asshole, Mark. You're just trying so hard to be.
That basically sums up the whole movie. I like the little quirks like Zuckerberg being this stiff, emotional, evil god who uses the internet to solve his issues and complain, but turns out to be a fanboy to this one guy. I like how realistic this movie is. When Eduardo and Mark created Facebook, first thing they do is get girls. I like how this movie is told of how the courtrooms present the past that trick people into thinking is the present. I like how the present keeps telling the audience that the situation is getting worse, whilst in the past it isn't really hinted at. Reliable or not, the presentation, character work, premise, and setting is engaging and the characters feel like real people. 9 out of 10, leave it alone.